All right, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Boss Yako. Today, I want us to talk about something really important, and you will do well by paying attention to this video and then doing away with any form of distractions and maybe get a pen and a book and write something down because you're supposed to repeat the ideas to your subconscious mind. Then it gets to a point where it becomes part of you. So even without any serious thinking, you can get the patterns of these ideas. I want to talk about fear, how fear is formed, how it becomes part of us, and how fear is an illusion, and how we can do away with that, and why we are supposed to do away with that, because we have the power in us. You are an infinite being. That is the first understanding. You are an infinite being of love and light. You are an infinite being of love and light. You are the embodiment of unconditional love and infinite abundance. That is who you truly are. You are not the body you see, right? So I told you that there is you as a body, right? There is you as a body, and there is you as a spirit. And then you see that part of you that goes to school, that part of you that is a member of a certain church, that part of you that forms part of a religion, that part of you that likes this type of food, that part of you that has this political affiliation, that part of you that likes this shirt, that part of you that is using this microphone right now. That is not who you are. That is you as the body, or you as the ego mind. Okay, so the representation of you in this world, in this physical three-dimensional reality, is the ego mind. Pay attention, please write it down. The representation of you in this three-dimensional reality, which I see, that you also see me, that part of us is the ego mind, or the body. That is not who we are. Our true self is our existence as the spirit, right? And no na ye ye ankasa. But you see, all this while we have been identifying as the part of you that is known as Boss Yakun, your name, your family members, your political affiliation, your tribe, where you come from, your parents, your friends, your family, your siblings. That is not who you are. Enti wona wo free fantemem ana santemem ana wona memu our papa ye ayi eja mensa our mama ye ante akọ. That is not who you are. That identification, no, that is not who you are. That is an illusion. That is a part of you that lives down here. That is the ego mind. That part of you has been conditioned, and one of the conditioning is that you have been conditioned to think that you are an Asante. That is a conditioning right there. You have been conditioned to think that you are an African. That is a conditioning right there. You have been conditioned to think that you belong to this tribe, you are part of this political party. That is conditioning. So that part of you can be conditioned. And one of the conditioning is fear. Fear has been conditioned into your subconscious mind. And whenever you want to do something, that voice of the conditioning comes up and it tells you that you cannot do it because of your programming. Look at what happened in your life. Look at your family. Look at your mom. They are losers. They are not doing anything. So you cannot do what you have been seeing in your mind. Okay, so you get a vision in your mind's eye and then you want to materialize it. But that voice coming from your programming, it stands up and tells you that you are not enough. You cannot do it. That is not who you are. And wona wajia to me say adiwe the mintimenya ehu abon because of your programming, because of your environment, because of certain repetition that has occurred at home, and because of that you have formed an idea from it saying that you cannot do certain things because people have done it over and over in your family and they have failed. And then that energy has seeped into your mind, and now you think you can identify as that. No, that's not who you are. That is a programming. It all, happens to that part of you that is living here, the ego mind. That is not who you are. You are a spirit. You are an infinite being. Let me blow your mind with this. You see, you are not your body. You are the consciousness that is living in the body. Okay, you are a spirit, and then you existed before your body. Do you know that? You existed before your body. I want to say, let me help you with this. If you are a Christian, you see, the Bible says that, I don't want to sound preachy here, but I want to help. I want to clarify this. I want to make you understand. You see, the Bible says that God knew us even before our mothers conceived us in their womb, right? God knew us before we were brought down here, right? Do you really understand that statement? Ask yourself, which part of you was privy to God? Which part of you did God know before you were brought down here? Ask yourself, which part of you? It is not your body, it is your spirit, because your spirit has always been there. Your spirit is a fractal of God. So you have always been there before your body. So your spirit was just waiting for your body so that it can incarnate into your body and then come and live down here. And when it came, you have been identifying as the body, not the spirit. And that is where fear and then poor self-image and all these lower vibrational energies, anxiety, depression, that is where they come from. They come from the identification of the body, of the ego mind. That is not who you are. You have always been a spirit and you existed before your body. It is a Nyankopon ka say na wonni mo ansa na eba be wo a na wonni mo spirit because it has always been there. That is the meaning. What I say, that is why Ephesians will tell you that our lives are predestined. God knew us before we came here because we are spirits and spirits were with God. Spirits are with God. Spirits are always there. They don't die. They will always be. And you have always been there. Do you get it? So you were there before your body. But how about us, and because of the program, because of the free, because of the free, and you may be a course, and what soon how your mind has been programmed to think that there are certain things you can't do. But your spirit is always there and it is infinitely abundant. It can do everything. But you have been programmed to think that you are powerless, to reduce yourself to the body. That you are not the body. You are the spirit. And spirits, they penetrate time and space. They are everything. They can do everything. They cannot be affected by poverty, lack, limitation, poor self-image. I'm afraid of this. No. Fear cannot be part of your spirit. Fear is only conditioned into your existence as the body. And that is not who you are. You are not your body. Your true self, your real self is the spirit, is the I am, is the higher mind or the higher self. That is who you are. It is in Nyankopon ka say no one ni mo ansa na ye wo a your body na Nyankopon ka wasem. It is your spirit. And that is why if you are not identifying as the spirit, you are losing out. And anything you have not been able to do that you think you can't do, it is a limitation. Somebody made you think that way. That's not who you are. Who you are is a spirit, and it can be everything. It is everything. It is unconditional love. It is abundance. It is money. It is success. It is compassion. It is grace. It is joy. It is peace. It is everything. So all the things that society made you think that you are supposed to move outside of yourself and work and get it, your spirit has it. You just have to identify, respond to life as if you are a spirit. Don't see yourself as a human person because you are not a human person. You see, the limitation comes when you see yourself as a human person. That is where you're going to think that certain things you cannot do, these people can do. Certain things is best for these people, it's not best for you. You can't get there. You are a poor that is where the limitation comes from. You are not the human person that is watching the video right now. No, you are not that girl that is watching the video right now. You are not that guy. No. Your name is not who you are. You are not that boy that is called Michael. No. You are not that girl that is called whatever. Jessica, Rebecca, Apostle. That is not who you are. You are a spirit that has incarnated into that body. And America says you have always been there. You existed before time. You existed before government. You existed before democracy. You existed before Ghana. You existed before anything because you are a fractal of God. God knew you before your existence down here, and it was because you have always been a spirit and you have always been around before your body. So don't identify as a body. You see, fear only grips you. You come across the concept of fear, or you live as someone who is gripped by fear only because you see yourself as a human person. You see yourself as that guy who is dark-skinned. You see yourself as that guy who is part of this political party. You see yourself as that guy who likes the love, who doesn't want to talk to these people, who like this tribe, who is discriminated. That is who you think you are, but that's not who you are, and that is why you are afraid. You think you are that guy who comes from this family with this mother, with this father, that are unable to do anything, that has limitations, that is poor. That is not who you are. The reason why you have not started your business thinking it will fail is because you think you come from that family and you think that is who you are. That's not who you are. Yes, you come from that family. That is on a physical level, and it doesn't matter because who you are doesn't have a family. Who you are has no image, it has no lineage, it has no affiliation, and it has no identification in the physical world. You are a spirit, and that spirit is everything. So whenever you are afraid, whenever you have any lower vibrational energy, whenever you are depressed, whenever you have anxiety, whenever limitation want to creep in, ask yourself that who am I? That should be the question. Who am I? And the answer shouldn't come from your mind because your mind lives here and has been conditioned. Who you are, the answer should come from your heart because your heart knows it is your spirit. You are an infinite being. You are a fractal of God. That is everything. You are the embodiment of what? Unconditional love and infinite abundance. Okay, you are an infinite being of love and light. That is who you truly are. and that has no limitations. It cannot be affected. Who you are cannot be affected. But all this why they didn't let us know that we are spirit. They made us think we are the body that is living down here. And that is why we have so many limitations. And that is where all our problems come from. All our problems come from the fact that we think we are human persons. We are not this. We are not that. You see, when you identify as that, that is where sadness can creep in. And that is not who you are. And that is why your talent and your gifts are deeply embedded into your spirit. Because I told you your spirit is everything. It has everything. So your talent, your creativity, your abilities, your gifts, and all of that, they are embedded into your spirit. And until you identify as your spirit, you cannot live a purposeful life because you'll be identified as a body, and that has limitations. Also, this is here. So certain things you can do. Yeah, there are certain things you can do. You have not even found it. Why? Because you are not identifying as the spirit. The spirit has it all. You had those talents before your mother gave birth to you. That is what you're supposed to know. You had those talents before your mother brought you down here, because you existed before your body. And that is why people who identify as the spirit, they can do so many great things that you think you cannot do, because they know that they are not their bodies. They are the I am, the higher self. They know. And because they are responding to life as if they are spirits, they get everything done. And there is you that is thinking that I cannot do this. Misro, we come home, soon. That is not who you are. Somebody made you think that way. It could be a programming from church, from religion, from home, from families, from your mom, from your dad, from situations, from experiences, from past life. That is the programming coming from those things. But that's not who you are. And so I want you to stop identifying as the human person. Stop identifying as your problems, because your problems are not you. You are a spirit that has solutions to the problems your body has created for you. That is who you are. And I want you to know right now, and a certain part of you knows what I'm talking about already. Your heart, your higher self knows what I'm saying. I am not even teaching you. This is something you know already, because you are a spirit and it is in you right now. It is always within you, always. That is it. So you know this already. I am not teaching you, no, because I cannot teach you who you truly are, because it is already there. You are not supposed to learn how to become your true. No, it is already within you. Just stop identifying as the highest, as the body. And you may be now, oh yeah, now okay, said that is the solution to your problems. No, you were doing it because you thought you were the body. Stop doing them now. And say me now, I can't do it. I am not enough. I am not the best. I do can make my. And those were driving your thought patterns. They will show you. They determine the things you think about. Stop thinking them now and stop identifying as that, because that's not who you are. Now I want you to approach life as somebody who knows that whatever they want is already done. That is how you're supposed to approach life. Anything you want to do, approach it as if it has already been done, and feel the emotions of somebody who has won already, because your spirit has it. It has won. It won before you came down here. It won before you became a body. Do you get it? And if you want to start a business, see yourself as somebody who has a successfully built business that is doing well. Why? Because your fractal of God, your spirit has it already. Your spirit has your life plan. Okay, so what we call past, present, and the future is an illusion. Our mind, our physical mind created that. Your spirit doesn't know anything like past, present, and future, because your spirit has it all. It has seen all your levels, all your lifetimes. It has seen it. So I want you to identify as a spirit. Stop it. It is the identification as the body, as the ego mind. That's not who you are. Now I want you to approach life. Anything you want to do, know that the answer is within. The desire and the fulfillment of the desire is within. Let me tell you something. Whatever desire that keeps ringing in your mind over and over, it is a way of your spirit telling you that it is within you already. Go and do it. Just take an inspired action, and it will just come, because your spirit has it. So whatever desire that keeps ringing, it keeps resonating with you over and over, but your body has been avoiding because it thought it cannot do, or it thinks it cannot do. Stop identifying as such, and now take bold steps, because your spirit has the answers, and you are supposed to know that. Because that is who you are. That's your true self. That is your real self. It is a conditioning, the brainwash from the society, from religion, from church, from family, from homes, from schools. And that is not who you are. So I want you to detach from all those teachings. Okay? Put down all of that. At the church will be and drop it on my feet. And then now go and identify as a spirit, because that's who you truly are. That is who you truly are. Your spirit has your talent, has your gift, it has your creativity, it has your wealth, it has the abundance, it has the money, it has the unconditional love you are seeking for. It is already within. So the desire is within, and the fulfillment of the desire is also within. There are two sides of a coin. It is already within. Any answer you will ever need to any solution, it is not true. Your true self has the answer. You are not supposed to work hard to get it. No, it is already within. You are supposed to know. You see, the tangible knowing that you are a fractal of God is everything. So that you can approach opportunities in different ways. Your thought patterns will change. And start to imagine greater things, because that is who you are. Your spirit has it. So that you can do away with fear. Fear is not who you truly are. Somebody made you think that way. Somebody made you identify as such. What if I tell you that your spirit has the answers and your spirit has already lived that life? Your spirit has already lived that life, that business, and it has done well, and it is booming. I cast our body in the get to me say that this is who we are, so your body can follow. So the ego mind has to become the servant, and your spirit has to become the master. So whenever an idea comes from your spirit through intuition, your body will follow. So start to undo the programming that you have gone through, the brainwash they gave you. They made you powerless. They made you thought you are a sinner, and you were full of guilt and shame. No, that's not who you are. That is not who you are. Okay, so now teach your body, your ego mind, true beliefs, assumptions, and perceptions. Change them. Start to think as somebody who is a winner, because you are actually a winner. Your soul, your spirit has it already. No one is supposed to teach you, and it's not outside of you. It is already within you. It is within you. You are not supposed to go to any other place. No, it is within you right now as you're watching me right now. Just be present. Be present. And stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about the future, because everything is here and now. It is within you. Take inspired action. Your spirit, it talks to you through energy. It talks to you through intuition. There are certain things you know intuitively. You know when to say it, when not to say it, when to go there, when not to go there. From moment to moment, from time to time, you know what you're supposed to do. It comes from your higher self, your spirit. It talks to you through passion, excitement, intuition, and energy. That is who you are. Somebody made you think like that. But that's not who you are. I told you who you are existed before your body. It existed before time. It existed before your family. It existed before your mom, the body of your mom. It existed before the things that you have been introduced to. So you are a very powerful being, an infinite, limitless creator. You are the creator of your universe. Whatever you want, you can create it into your life exactly how you want it, because your I am, the spirit has it. Stop identifying as the body. That is not who you are. You are even thinking about failures. Some of you think about failures. You think about situations that doesn't favor you, because they made you think you are very weak. Stop thinking that way, because that's not who you are. You are a spirit that has answers to all problems. All. That is who you truly are. Watch this video over and over and over again until it saturates your consciousness, until it imbues your awareness, until you know that you are the creator. Not believe, not hope, not wish. No, a tangible knowing that you are the creator. You are a spirit. I don't want you to believe that. I don't want you to hope for that. I don't want you to wish for that. I want you to know, a tangible knowing. That is what we are talking about. All right. Have a good one.